Your genius and grit has gone into the work that we just saw, and would love to start with the introduction of our panelists. If you guys can come down and just tell us a little bit about yourselves, and then after that we're going to ask you for a little bit of information from the audience so that you introduce yourselves to us too.
Hello everybody, my name is Jennifer Chavarria and I'm head of studio at Kite and Lightning. For those of you who aren't familiar with Kite and Lightning is a VR content creation studio. We specialize in creating transformative emotional experiences that blend social, gaming, as well as narrative. A couple pieces that we've done in the past that you might be familiar with if you've tried VR is a VR mini opera called Senza Peso. And that took you through, in a first-person narrative story, what it would feel like to transfer from this life into the afterlife, into very rich environments that were designed and created by Corey Strasberger, our co-founder. We've also done a couple branding experiences, such as fan experiences for The Voice, where we invited fans to step inside a judge's chair and judge a blind audition alongside Blake Shelton, Gwen Stefani, and Pharrell Williams. We also did one of Lionsgate's first VR experiences for the Insurgent Divergent series, and people got to step inside the film and interact with Kate Winslet and some of the other cast members, so that was really, really fun. Currently, for the last 2.5 years, we've been in development and in production on Babylon Battle Royale, which is the crazy babies that you just saw on the big screen. Basically, let me give you a little backstory on who they are. Babylon is a world that takes place in the future. Humanity has discovered immortality. We all take a pill, and we get stuck in the bodies that we are in currently right now. But nobody thought about the toddlers. They get stuck in their baby bodies forever. So as they mature mentally, but not physically, they get tired of living amongst all of us tall people. And they form a Vegas-style extravagant world called Babylon, where they battle for fame, riches, and fortune. So that is scheduled to come out this next year. It's a very interesting IP and an original IP of our studio. We're launching with traditional kind of combat arena-style gaming. We're going to introduce interactive spectating into the next launch, and then a third phase of our launch will be open world, where people can discover new environments, meet up, and socialize within these environments. So we're really excited about that, and just happy to be here and having the conversation, and that the market is stabilizing.
Hi, thanks for having us. Happy Saturday. I'm Laura Hertzfeld. I'm the Director of XR Partnerships at Yahoo News, which is part of Verizon Media Group. We've changed names several times over the last couple of years. So we used to be Oath, but now Verizon Media Group kind of houses Yahoo News, Huffington Post, Engadget, TechCrunch, and also our studio, Riot Studios, which is one of the leading immersive studios working on VR and AR content. So I kind of come from a little bit of a different background than a lot of folks on this panel. I'm a journalist. I've been a journalist my whole career. I spent the last year before coming to Verizon at Stanford doing a fellowship looking at the intersection of art, immersive technology, and storytelling. And so looking at how we can kind of map different types of creative processes into journalism. And so what we're doing at Verizon now is kind of piloting a lot of different immersive experiences under our brand. So using Yahoo News and Huffington Post as really places to experiment with this type of content. And one of the biggest challenges, I think, as everybody can attest to, is distribution. And because we have such a huge audience, really captive audience through our apps and through our activations and just through our news content in general, it's the most traffic news site when you combine all of our properties. So really looking at how we can integrate these types of experiences. Last week we launched our first AR original project under Yahoo News, and it was on, it's called Rebuilding Paradise. You can find it on the Yahoo News app, and it looks at a couple who are rebuilding their house in Paradise, California following the really destructive fires last year, and you're kind of able to walk into a 3D model of their actual house as they're rebuilding it, kind of a portal into their stories, their history in the town. So it's been really an adventure trying to figure this out, and really interested in working with all types of partners. We work with USA Today, Time Magazine, looking at entertainment partners as well. We think there's a lot of opportunity there, obviously. So yeah, thanks for having me.
Great. I'm Bob Uppal. I lead the strategy and business development effort for a company called Secret Location, which is an immersive content studio and innovation lab for our parent company called Entertainment One. Our whole enterprise is in the process of being acquired by Hasbro. And yeah, I'm based here in LA. Our company's headquartered in Toronto with about 80 people there.
Awesome.